gusts. Trying to hold down the fort.
Hey guys, we've been dealing with some super extreme weather, and I've got the DJI mic attached here with the little fuzzy, so hopefully it blocks it. But we've had 100-mile-an-hour gusts of wind come in, knocked out the power. We usually never really run out of power here. Oh, I guess I didn't have that connected very well. Let me reconnect the mic. We were painting all weekend, got a lot of that done, which looks nice, but yeah, the power's been out since 9:30 last night. Right over here is where the wind's just now starting to calm down a bit, but it's gonna get shaky. It's definitely blowing hard. You can see we got the generator running. Yeah, it's not near as crazy right now. It's a good time to get out here, but we were kind of nervous we were gonna lose my friend's camper, so we tied it down with some trucks. Whoa, see this wind blowing? And it's really a lot worse than that. That's like 25% of it. For real. It took my doghouse and launched it off my property over there on the top and damaged some of the back of it. Yes, some of those I might be able to put back into place, I'm not sure, but I'll show you what's my buddy's vehicle over here. We parked 2 trucks up against it and put 4 straps in on the bumper, one to the lower on the wheels, and I did actually another one back on the wheels, and then one on the tongue just to keep this thing from flipping. And I left one side out that was putting more weight against, against the wind. His heat, and I put the 2 slide outs in here. His heater's been running. There's no power down here. So how this works is, this is the power coming in from the power company, and I have a 30 amp outlet down here, and then this light right here comes on. If the power comes on from Poudre Valley REA, which is our power company, this light will come on, and there's a breaker in here for that. So that's how I do that. And then I've got a 30 amp for guests for the camper. Looks like I need to replace this GFI, but this one's least working. But this is, like I said, our main power end. You can see is blank. It's been off for a while. Whew, okay, that's tough. But our panel, this is where we have our, I don't know what you call that, some sort of metal plate that's separating our main breaker from down there at the pole. Power comes in here. Then our 50 amp is our generator. So when this one is up, we can flip this one. But when this one is over and power from the grid is on, it makes sure that we don't backfeed power through that 50. That's how that works. And then down there, it goes back through these conduits here and down and under the ground and back over to that wall, where it will allow the generator to feed power through that plug back up into our box. And it basically is powering any breaker that I have on. I wanted to make this video because the Cybertruck is coming, and I wouldn't have to fight with this generator. Some people have the Generacs that come on automatically and stuff like that, which is great, but I didn't have that. And so, it'll be nice to get the PowerShare module installed and only use the generator down there when I absolutely need to not go through all the breakers, switching back and forth and stuff like that. So we're super excited for the Cybertruck because it could have powered our entire home And this unit does not supply as much power as the Cybertruck will. And so that's going to be nice as well to have a little more capacity. I could actually show you guys what that capacity is, but here's the current conduit for the universal charger, which I have up here. The universal Tesla charger, ready for the Cybertruck. It's kind of neat how you can push this button here and it lets you have this, the whole plug. And I don't even know what this plug's for. I got to figure it out. Why do I have two plugs? I got the standard Tesla and a bigger one, but I guess that might be that J17 whatever. But then if I click this, I actually get some sand up here, lots of wind, the normal Tesla, but this is the universal. And so on the top, I know when I get the PowerShare module, they're going to have to put something in on the top that's going to run back to a box, because I saw terminals inside here for taking power back to the house versus power into the Tesla charger. So the power sharing modules will probably go right here somewhere where the main power comes in, and then another conduit will go back. I hope I can film that for everybody. All right, I'm gonna go down and get fuel. Here we go, it's getting crazy windy. My garage here. I'm actually going to turn some breakers back on in my garage. I was having some problems with my VRV. Now I know I'm gonna leave the EV off, because that one we can't do, but my mini split can come on. Floodlights, garage heater, garage door opener, more floodlights, all the outlets, but we're gonna leave the EV charger off for now. Definitely don't want the Tesla Model Y to start charging. So we're like a little bit of rescue mode here. I mean, we've read stories, all the semis that have flipped over, crazy stuff. If you'd look up on the news of northern Colorado for, what is today? Today is Sunday, April 7th, 2024. Lots going on with the wind. The convenience of the Cybertruck to just take over the power when needed right away is going to be awesome. Because we usually don't run on power very long, but I've had to keep this generator running for hours, keep fridges going and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just excited for the Cybertruck and being able to not freeze and come out here and deal with gasoline and generator and all this stuff. So I know you guys could say, you know, that those home generators are great. Generac is the popular one around here, and they are good. Don't get me wrong. They run off the propane on the house too, so that would work really well, but they still need maintenance. They still start themselves and run. They have oil in them and all that. And I still think that how much I saved, this generator was only a couple $1,000s, if that. I think it was like $1,800, if that. Might even been less than that. I mean, it wasn't very expensive, and I thought this is all I need to get me by. The Generacs can be $10,000 or more. And now the Cybertruck's going to replace the need for me to have a Generac, so that's another really cool feature of the truck and the abilities out here where I live to utilize that. So I'm excited for that and saving money and not having to buy a Generac because I'm not getting any younger. And this isn't any fun out here taking care of this generator in the major wind. Can't keep it in the garage. It would have been nice to rig up something to the tailpipe and have it in here, but I've got my Model Y in here. I don't want things to happen in here with the generator. I'm going to go out and fill this up with gasoline, and we'll see when the power comes back on. Excited for the Cybertruck. Kind of neat, it's changing the blur. Hey, so I was out there putting fuel in it, and it hit me right in next to my eye with the whole, it sprayed back from the wind. Electric generators, right? Like the Cybertruck ability to have that big of a battery. Super excited to be able to use that to keep myself from having to do any of this stuff. Here's our Model Y. It would have been cool to be able to reverse charge with it. Dirty Tesla, shout out to him in Michigan. I was born, and Adrian, he talks about his dirty Tesla. Well, that is for sure. They get dirty. And I'm gonna call it a day and get in back inside and enjoy this weather.